Now to our reporter, Katie Parker, who is giving us some more information about a project with TxDOT to make, well, sidewalks and other pedestrian and bike ways more ADA compliant. Now, Katie, for those who are not aware, can you kind of explain to us exactly what that means, making a sidewalk or a walkway more ADA compliant?
Yeah, Hannah. So the goal here is to really just make Longview as a whole more walkable. I spoke with the public information officer for Longview, Richard Yakeley, and he was kind of just touching on the fact that Longview really as a whole is not walkable. So this project aims to add more sidewalks in to make this city more mobile for people who do not have a car or who choose to travel differently. However, an issue we're running into, this is footage that I got earlier today after talking with a resident that lives off of this project, and she had with the fact that and there that you're seeing were left behind by the construction on the sidewalk, which kind of made it unwalkable, which defeats the purpose of what they're trying to do here. Those are rocks that were gathered up and some concrete debris that was gathered up by the residents of this house, and they moved it over to the side. There's been a lot of issues with leftover dirt being left on the sidewalks, and then the rain coming, and then them being washed out over the streets, things like that. And then what you just saw was kind of a drop off in her front yard, which she's raised concern whenever she begins to mow, whenever it gets warmer, how she's going to go about that, what the upkeep of that's going to look like. She didn't expect to be left with kind of a hacked up yard there. And so that's kind of been something that's been a concern for herself. I asked her if other residents along the street were running into concerns of the same manner. And she said yes, that they'd kind of complained about it together as a group. She has not contacted the city to file a formal complaint, but has documented pictures of it regularly, as this has been left this way since back when it was warm. She couldn't remember the exact day, but she says at least September or August this part's been completed, and the debris and all that's been left behind since then.
So I know she hasn't put in that complaint yet, but is there any word from TxDOT about making, you know, cleaning up some of these trouble spots?
Yeah, when I spoke with Richard Yakeley this morning, I know he's not exactly, but he did say that they're able, any resident, anybody who's bothered by this is able to contact them, and they're going to do whatever they can to fix that complaint and right the wrong. So he said, come on, reach out if there's anything that's bothering, and no, that's not something that they want to sweep under the rug. They want to address it head on. So he is actively accepting any complaints. Anything that is a problem like this should be brought forward. He's ready to answer people's questions about it.
Perfect. So they're welcoming in those concerns, complaints, and wanting to right those wrongs. That's always great to hear. Now, I know we're going to have more about where we can contact them. Do you happen to know, maybe, is it they prefer an email, a phone number, a letter? How do we get involved, or how do we get in communication with those who can make those big changes?
Yeah, I believe it's email. You can just kind of go with the city of Longview. I believe there's a direct department, but I'm kind of blanking on it right now. But yes, if you're a resident on this road that is experiencing a lot of these same issues, if you see along the sidewalk right there, there's gaps between the dirt and the sidewalk, which create a that wedge, and that emptiness is creating a problem in terms of draining and things like that. Also, the resident brought up that if you are walking on that road at night or something like that, it might not be safe, and you might topple off the edge and break an ankle or something like that. But yeah, so with those images and everything like that, if you're experiencing anything of the similar nature or have received any complaints, just make sure to reach out to your city and they can help you out with that.
Well, thank you, Katie. We appreciate you. Katie Parker, reporting live from Longview, giving us an update on what is going on with this work on Mobberly. Is that right? Mobberly Avenue?
Yeah, Mobberly.
Mobberly, thank you.
Yes.
All right, we'll continue to keep everybody updated on the progress there. Thank you so much, Katie.